Welcome back. I'm Olivia, Olivia's Romantic Home, and in today's video I am so excited to share with you guys another episode in my I Love Christmas series. I'm going to be sharing with you guys some more quick and easy DIY Christmas ideas, and I have my little trusty assistant Bjy Bear here. There's dogs barking in the backyard, so he was feeling really barky and just wanted to say hi to you guys. Now listen, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I am hosting a David Christopher's giveaway. Winner's going to be announced very soon. Also, thank you to everyone who joined us on the live Friendsgiving on Facebook. It was such a blast just hanging out with you guys. And thank you for all of the love to Max's girlfriend, my son. His little girlfriend Skylar joined me. So listen, I know you guys are here for the crafting and decorating. Without further ado, let's go ahead and plug in those glue guns. Get out your glitter and paint, and let's get to crafting.
Let's make a super adorable Candyland wreath. So from Walmart, I grabbed one of their inexpensive wreath forms, and from Hobby Lobby, I grabbed this cute little gingerbread nutcracker guy, and then I just attached him with some zip ties around his neck to where you can't see it. And then I'm using these little candy kind of ornament picks on a stick. I added one to the top and then one to the base. They were rather large and I didn't want to cut them apart, so I just zip tied them in the back. Next thing I'm doing is adding in some red sparkle picks. I added one up to the top and then one to the base. Now this wreath is going on my front door where I did a Candyland garland, so I'm really going to be diligent about using a lot of zip ties to secure everything in to make sure it doesn't fly off in the wind or the winter weather. The next thing I'm doing is just clipping off some of this red sparkle pick. So this was one pick, it was a large pick, but I'm clipping off the little branches and I'm adding them all the way around the wreath. And this is just a little tip that I'm going to give you guys. This is going to give your wreath some movement by clipping these picks apart and then hot gluing them into your wreath. And I like to do this first before I put the bow on, that way I can fill out around it. And I also like to save a couple of picks at the end, that way if something gets off balance or I need to fill in, I have those extra picks to fill in. And all of these supplies basically came from Hobby Lobby. I have collected the Candyland theme though over the last couple of years because I did do several years of having a massive Candyland Christmas tree. So when I would be out of the thrift store, I would look for candy cane, ornaments. And so some of it is just kind of from collecting and thrifting, but like these polka dot ornaments came from Michael's, and I do like to use the shatterproof ornaments as much as possible. I'm adding in 2 polka dot ones to either side, and then I'm going to start working on the bow. So if you guys know me, you know I like to use the rest of whatever Christmas supplies that I have left over as the decorating season winds down. So I'm using the rest of this value ribbon from Hobby Lobby, and it's in a plaid color and it's a little bit thin, but I did save a bunch of my Candyland ribbon, the striped ribbon, and it's pretty shabby, so I'm really hoping it's gonna make a bow. But I thought I would use this fresher ribbon in front of the Candyland ribbon because I know that Candyland ribbon is just a little bit funky. But I did want to just go ahead and save it and reuse it because it's going to be outside, and my bows outside, they really take a beating. But I'm using my Easy Bow Maker to try to really move it and give it some shape. And if you have an Easy Bow Maker, I'm using the 8-inch on either side. So that's going to be a 16-inch bow, but you guys can always use my bow hack where you just take the ribbon and loop it over on itself and go back and forth. But I wanted to try to give as much shape as possible. Plus my fingers are killing me lately with all the decorating and editing. So just bear with me. Anyway. So once I have my little bow made, I'm just going to tie it off in the center with a zip tie, and I'm zip tying everything, you guys, again, because I get a ton of wind on my hill. And then I'm just going to take this bow and I'm going to push it down kind of and bury it inside the wreath, and then zip tie it off to the side. And then there we have that, you guys. I'm so excited to share this wreath with you. I was originally just going to do that traditional Christmas wreath on the front, and then one of you guys commented and said that I needed to do a Candyland wreath, so here we go. I made another bow almost exactly like the first one. So I put one kind of off to the left at the top and then one down at the bottom. And when I used to design wreaths for my Etsy shop, I did this a lot. It really fills your wreath out, and it just kind of makes it just extra special. You guys know I love big bows and I cannot lie. So now I'm going to take some of these big Candyland ornaments, and a lot of these ornaments I'm using, the tops have broken off, so using them in this wreath is perfect. These little Candyland picks came from Hobby Lobby. They have a bunch of Candyland goodies, you guys, this year, so definitely go check them out. And if you love pink Christmas, you're in luck. So many stores are finally carrying pink Christmas. I remember years ago when I did pink Christmas and I had to paint everything. Nobody had any pink. But those of you ladies and gents that love pink, wow, you're in luck now. And now I'm just using some more little cute ornaments from Hobby Lobby, and then I'm taking some of my extra ribbon, I'm looping it over on itself, and I kind of pop it off to the side. So there's the big bow off to the left and then the other big bow down on the right, but I do want to weave some ribbon in and around some of these empty spaces. So I'm just trimming that off. And so now that I have most of it set, I realized I kind of want to add some tails in underneath that big Candyland ornament. So I just cut some of the last bit of that Candyland ribbon, and then I'm taking and I'm making a smaller ribbon with some of these Dollar Tree ribbons. I just tied them like I would be tying a shoelace bow, and then I'm going to zip tie that in underneath all of that. And then I'm going to start adding some more pretty ornaments in and around the rest of the wreath, just to fill it out where I think it needs fit. So here is the final product. I hope you guys love it. I think it looks perfect with this garland, and I know a lot of you guys are going to ask me about this garland. I've posted the tutorial on how to create this garland on my last YouTube video and also on Facebook. So I hope you all are having a gorgeous, fabulous, blessed Thanksgiving coming up this week and are excited for Christmas decorating. And let me know, what is your favorite Christmas sweet treat? I love hearing about Christmas sweet treats. I think it is the most wonderful time of the year, and thank you, Jesus, for blessing us and giving us grace and mercy and joy, and that is the true reason for the season. But I love y'all, and I'm thankful to be able to share this beautiful tutorial with you. Since I consider all of you my friends here, I want to share this recipe for friendship. It's a generous cup of blessings, a tablespoon of reflection, a handful of memories together, a good helping of hugs and laughter, a pint of time with friends and family, mixed with love and forgiveness. I love y'all. Let's create a super simple, easy, gorgeous Christmas swag. So I love grabbing a really pretty garland. Hobby Lobby has all their garlands 50% off. And then I just take, and with my wire cutters, I trim off a section of the garland. And with this garland, I can probably get about 4 swags out of it. And I just make beautiful swags to go over whatever mirrors or to decorate pictures, or just any little small space that needs that little extra pop of Christmas. Now I have this ribbon left over from some of my Hobby Lobby Christmas entryway trees, and so this ribbon is from Hobby Lobby. I like that it's kind of Victorian and fancy, and I'm just going to take my easy bow maker and make a super simple bow. This is going to be a 16-inch bow, so it's going to be 8 inches on either side. The ribbon is wired, and it's even cut into sections, so I'm repurposing and reusing it from last year. So that was kind of the first section, but I wouldn't have normally had just that one piece. So I'm just going to take now the ribbon and continue to go back and forth, and I make each loop on either side a little bit smaller. So if I'm starting out with 16, I'm going to go down to 14 and then 12. And but really I just want to create a nice pretty fluffy bow. So for my little easy swags, I usually just use one ribbon, make it super simple, create a big fluffy bow, and plop that right into kind of the top part, but more towards the center of the swag. And you guys can really put your bow anywhere. But as you can kind of see, there's a little bit like of a dead space on the swag where there's not a lot of greenery. So that's really where I want that bow to kind of fill things out. And again, I call this just, hey, we're going to Christmas this mirror, we're going to Christmas this picture, we're going to Christmas this corner. Anywhere that you feel like needs a little bit of extra zhuzh in your home, you can add this kind of like little mini swag with bows. And what I'm doing now is I'm not buying any more Christmas decor. I'm simply using everything that I already have on hand. So this was a pick that I had left over from decorating my main living room Christmas tree. So if you use some of the little goodies that you have left over, that's going to tie in with whatever Christmas decorating that you're doing. But you guys can always go to Hobby Lobby, hey, and buy some beautiful ribbon and some fun new picks, really just whatever suits your fancy. These beautiful little romantic roses are actually foam. My sweet friend saw these and was like, oh my gosh, those look real. So anyway, I'm going to take it, I'm just going to kind of gather them together, and I'm going to tuck them into the swag where I added that berry pick. And I use that berry pick to kind of give an extension to kind of make my swag look a little bit larger, to kind of trick the eye. And then this little sprig of berries is actually left over from a spring wreath that I tore apart to use in my Christmas decorating. So you guys can really get creative. I kind of love the end of my Christmas, decorating totes, where I just have to really force myself to kind of get creative and use the things that I already have on hand. I kind of like that challenge. It's fun to go buy new stuff, and trust me, I was blessed by David Christopher's this year, who sent me the most amazing, beautiful decor for my main living room Christmas tree. And so many of you all have given me so many compliments on that tree. I've had friends and family now buy from David Christopher's, and their items are really collectible, so it's worth the investment. They're so high quality and beautiful. Oh my goodness. So anyway, thank you to David Christopher's for blessing me. But right now I'm just taking and using some of the rest of whatever's in my craft stash. So I added the berries and roses to the base, and now I want to kind of do the same towards the top, but I don't want to overload it. I want it to be kind of simple and elegant, so I'm going to add a couple more of those foam roses, which I'm going to tell you, I really do love using these foam roses, especially in this little type of swag, because it doesn't add any more weight. And when you're swagging, a picture or a mirror, if you guys are like me, you want it to kind of swag around the corner of it, but you don't want a lot of weight to pull that picture or mirror down. So anyway, it's great to have these foam roses, and I just bought these off of Amazon, so you can get them in a massive bundle. They're like $20 for 40 pieces. I don't know, it's ridiculous, but it's a great deal, and they go such a long way, and they come in all different colors. So whatever color you're decorating with, you're going to be able to find these foam roses. So here is the finished product. I think it looks fabulous and gorgeous. I'm going to share with you guys how I used it in my bedroom. So here is where I put this swag. I kind of put it next to my TV in my bedroom. I just have this tiny little corner. My bedroom is really small, but I put it kind of in between the wall, the closet door, and the TV. It just needed it to be Christmas. So also I put one above either side of my mirror. I got these mirrors from my sweet friend Donna, and then I created this canopy just using curtains that I found at the thrift store. So, and I have this beautiful royal Christmas bedding again, and I found it sealed in the package at a resale shop. Just such a huge blessing. So anyway, hope you guys are loving it. And here's my little assistant, Bjy Bear. He has been working so hard today. I came in to check on him, and here's what he's doing. He's completely laid up on the back of the couch on his snuggle blanket, and he is just chilling out like puppy dogs do. We had something really, really funny happen today, though. So we have a bunch of deer that graze across the street from the house, and look at him giving me his little paw. He's so cute. Well, I heard Bjy Bear freaking out, just barking and barking and barking. Look at him, he is losing his absolute mind. And look at the beautiful deer across the street. They're so pretty. I know it's kind of hard to see, I apologize. But yeah, so there's one over here and then one off to the left you guys are gonna see. But Bjy Bear was so funny, he just could not take it. But they were so sweet, and I felt bad because it was rainy and cold, but I guess they're equipped to deal with that. They don't need a snuggly blanket like we do. Anyway, I thought you guys would get a kick out of it.
So thank you all so much for joining me on another fun and fabulous crafting and decorating adventure. It's a true blessing and honor to have you all here. If you all are new, welcome. I'm Olivia with Olivia's Romantic Home. I'm a DIY crafty mama, and I love to share with you guys how you can make your homes boutique gorgeous on a budget, and even your outfits boutique gorgeous on a budget. Recently, I have shown some cute little outfits by Cupshe, and they are an amazing little company to work for. And I'm telling you, they have boutique gorgeous outfits on a budget. All of their items are pretty much under $30, and they're so beautiful. And the ladies that I work with Cupshe are so amazing and kind, and it really is a great brand for women. I'll leave a coupon code down below for any of those goodies. And thank you guys for everybody that popped on my Olivia's Romantic Home Facebook Live. We had a Friendsgiving. It was just me and you guys and my sweet little future daughter-in-law, Skylar. She is so precious. She's graduating from college this year. And she was nervous, you know, doing a Facebook Live, but she was so brave. I get nervous too, you guys. Putting yourself out there can be a little bit, you know, nerve-wracking. We didn't know what was going to happen. We had Bjy Bear kind of barking in the background, but everything went off wonderfully. And we even shared some mocktail recipes with you guys and a fun little Christmas snowman craft. So that was fun. So for everybody that joined on and left so many kind comments for Skylar and for me and has supported me, thank you guys so much. And everybody that ordered a cute little fun outfit from Cupshe, and then congratulations to all of my giveaway winners. So it is fun to share, you know, fun little outfits. I film and edit and create and fund all of my own content. Unless, you know, a company reaches out to me and sends me something. So just know that I am a DIY crafty mama, and I am working my little fingers to the bone to give you guys some fun ideas for how to craft and decorate on a budget. And so thank you guys so much. Your kind comments fuel me. I know this is a community of faith-based folks, and so I really, really appreciate it. I know that y'all have prayed for me, and I pray for you guys. So thank you guys so much. And recently at church, and I shared this on my Instagram story and Facebook story, but recently at church we have started a new series, and it's called Taking a Seat at the Table. And it talks about there being a seat at the table, that Jesus has a seat for us at the table. And so thinking about that, I'm thinking about, you know, Thanksgiving and Christmas is coming up. Who do I need to invite and give a seat at my table in my home? Because I have been blessed and lucky enough, you know, to have faith and to share that faith. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to encourage you guys that if there is somebody in your family or maybe one of your friends or just somebody that you know that might be in need, that might just even need an invitation to your Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, reach out to them. And maybe you don't have a table to offer to someone, but you can always offer your heart. You can always offer a prayer. You can send a sweet text or a phone call to somebody. You don't ever know how somebody is struggling, especially during the holidays when people have lost loved ones, or just, you know, holidays can be very difficult in general. So please be kind to one another. If you're behind somebody in traffic, just take a pause before you honk that horn. If you're behind somebody in a line, strike up a conversation, share a smile. You know, the things that we share don't always necessarily have to be monetary. They can just be a smile, a kind word, and a kind comment. And I promise you, when you put that goodness out into the world, that goodness is going to come back to you tenfold. So do your best to keep walking in faith and be kind and give yourselves grace as well as the people in your life. And the biggest thing that I know that has changed my heart and that has changed me, and so many of you are like, oh, you look so young, it's forgiveness. Always offer forgiveness. You know, we need to be forgiven just as well as we need to forgive others. So anyway, I hope you guys have a gorgeous, blessed day, and you're getting ready for Turkey Day. I sure am. I'm going to be cooking my homemade mashed potatoes and stuffing, and my mama's going to cook a ham, and we are just going to all gather together, and it's going to be amazing. So I love y'all. I'm going to hug all of your hearts so tight. If you need prayer, drop those prayer requests down below, and please bless others in this community, because there's so much going on in this world. We do not need more negativity. This is a crafting page and a fun little decorating page, and sometimes I'll share a cute outfit. So let's just be kind to one another, and women, please support other women. So I love y'all. I can't wait for our next video, and until then, be kind to yourselves, be kind to one another. Talk to you guys very soon. Bye.